Hey guys, what's going on? I'm doing a PlayStation 3 collection video today. I haven't done one in a really long time, and my PlayStation 3, I never really sell my games back. So I mean, if you have been a subscriber of mine for a while, you've probably seen this video before. But if you are a new subscriber, I've gotten quite a bit since my last one. People sometimes ask me to do these types of videos just to see what I have in my collection, and I just give a little, I guess like like a background on the games, and just tell a little bit about the game. So I'm sure you've seen collections like these before, so I'm going to be doing it right now. So first game is Infamous. I don't know if you guys can see right behind me, I've actually been playing through this again because I actually just bought the guide from somebody online for like $5. But I'm giving this game another try. I played it, I got it right when it came out, and I never really did it for me. So trying it again, and so far I'm actually liking it, but we'll see what happens. That can definitely change. The most recent game that I've got for PlayStation 3 is Little Big Planet 2. I've talked about this before. Great game. I really love it. NHL 11. I'm a huge NHL fan. I actually usually get these on Xbox 360, but when this came out, my Xbox was actually busted, so I had to wait. I had to just convert it to jump ship to the PS3, but I do like it a lot. Split Second, I got this for Christmas. It was only $10 when I picked it up. That with Battlefield Bad Company 2, and I played it on the Xbox 360 back when I had the Warp Zone blog, and I actually played it quite a bit and reviewed it. I haven't gotten a chance to play it on the PlayStation 3 yet, and I don't know if I will. I'll probably end up selling it, to be honest. The novelty kind of wears off. The crashes and stuff like that kind of definitely wears off, but it's still a lot of fun. It's a really good racing game. It came out when all those racers came out. It was like this, Blur, Mod Nation Racers. A ton of them came out all at the same time. This is Time Crisis 4. Excuse me. I actually haven't been able to play this yet. It was only $5 at GameStop. This was actually the last game I just bought just to have. I haven't played it yet. I don't know if an on-rails shooter, just without the move or gun, or like a light gun. I guess it wouldn't be a real on-rails shooter, more of a light gun shooter. Not having a move or a light gun probably won't be that fun to play this, but we'll see with my cell phone. But yeah, I haven't gotten the chance to play this yet. If I ever pick up Move, that'll probably be when I play that game. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves, probably maybe my favorite PlayStation 3 game. I said definitely maybe, but I love the Uncharted series. I'm really pumped for the third one. The multiplayer in this, I think, is a lot more fun than Call of Duty. The story itself was great. The graphics were fantastic. This is still a game I play to this day on PSN. I play multiplayer. So if you want to play, just shoot me a PM or something like that. Heavy Rain. This is probably my favorite PS3 game. I don't think I've ever been as excited as I was for when this came out as any game before it. Just the story, the graphics, just a lot of people say it's just like an interactive movie, and that may be the case, but it's still just fantastic. If you haven't gotten around to play this game, please play it. It's great. They kind of stopped with the DLC, which was kind of annoying. They released one, The Taxidermist, which was just the most intense, probably 15-20 minutes of gaming I've ever had. Red Dead Redemption, probably one of my favorite games of 2010, along with Heavy Rain. It's definitely it's mostly just GTA in the West, but that's really selling the game short. It's just the story is great, the narrative is fantastic. The gameplay itself is just great. It's just I think it won Game of the Year. And a lot of people gave it Game of the Year, but I think like the VGAs or whatever they're called. Gave this Game of the Year, and it's well deserved. It may have, I don't even know, I didn't watch it. Batman Arkham Asylum, probably my favorite game of 2009. I loved this. I'm actually just getting into graphic novels and stuff like that, and I started with Arkham Asylum, and it's fantastic. The source material that it's based on was just top notch. Definitely understand why so many, I was a little on the fence when it just came out, because comic book movies never are that good. Comic book games, I'm sorry. But this was fantastic. I really can't wait for Arkham City. It's going to be fantastic. I keep saying fantastic, I don't know why. 3D Game Heroes. This is one that I was excited for, but I never really got into it as much as I liked. They got to like the second or third dungeon. It's basically a Zelda clone, but that's definitely not a bad thing. I love the design, that everything looks like little blocks, like little pixels, and it's if you're a fan of Zelda, this is definitely the game for you. Okay, next up is Ratchet and Clank: A Crack in Time. And I'll just do both. And then I also got Tools of Destruction. These are the Ratchet and Clank series is probably I don't even know if you can see them. The Ratchet and Clank series is definitely one of my favorite series. Platforming series. Probably series in general. I really enjoy all of them. I played most of them on the PlayStation 2. Played both of them on the PS3. Played the Clank one on PSP. Actually, I did play the other one on PSP, I believe. So yeah, I love the Ratchet and Clank series. If you're looking for a good platformer, definitely don't overlook that series, but I'm sure you won't. Next up is Pure, and this is a great ATV game. I got it when it was basically brand new, and I got it online for like $10 or $15, and I just took a chance on it, and I love it. It's great. The graphics are great. It's made by Disney Interactive and BlackRock Studios. They did a great job. I don't know if there's a Pure 2, I don't think there is, but if you can find this, and I'm sure if you do, it'll be cheap, definitely pick it up if you like racing games. Sticking with racing games, it's MotorStorm, the first one. This is, I believe this is a launch title. I could be wrong though, for the PlayStation 3, but it's good. It's just a car racer, but you can do do trucks, you can do regular cars, ATVs, motorcycles, dirt bikes, everything. I think there's another one, MotorStorm Pacific Rift or something like that. That might be the PSP one. But if you like racing games, again, if you find this, it'll probably be cheap. MLB09 The Show, great baseball game. The first Little Big Planet, I don't know. I think the second one's probably better, but I still enjoy this one a lot. If you don't want to spend the $60, definitely go out and buy this for cheap, and you'll still have a great time with it. So toss things on the floor. Killzone 2, one of my favorite first-person shooters of all time. A lot of people didn't like this. I'm not exactly sure why. They say that it just didn't handle well. The controllers are bad. The control is bad. I loved it. I thought the multiplayer was awesome, and I can't wait for Killzone 3. It's definitely one of the best-looking games ever, probably. I like it a lot. God of War 3. I was a little disappointed. A lot of people said, this is the game of the year for last year. I was a little disappointed. Maybe I'm just over the hack and slash formula. The series has definitely just gotten stale for me, but it's amazing looking, and if you liked God of War 1 and 2, you'll definitely like God of War 3. It's more of the same. And speaking of God of War 1 and 2, I have the God of War Collection. If you didn't get a chance to play the God of War games on the PS2, and you want to play them in HD, definitely pick this up. It's got to be like $20 used or $30, new now. I got it for $40, brand new, right when it had just come out. Rounding out the last 4 games, Uncharted: Drake's Fortune, the first of the Uncharted series. This is great, but the second one is just so much better. If you don't care about the story, just skip ahead to Uncharted 2. But if you want to know about the story and stuff like that, check this out. You won't be disappointed. The Resistance games. I'm usually the person who likes sequels more than the original. I just think that usually they improve on everything that the first game did, that didn't do. But I actually prefer Resistance 1 over Resistance 2. This had great multiplayer, but I just liked this one more. It was just, I think the main reason why is the weapon wheel. In the second one, in the first one you can hold as many weapons as you find. In the second one you were limited to like 3 or 4, and I just love that about the first one. They're basically the same game though. You can't go wrong with either, I guess, but I prefer the first one. And last but not least is one of my favorite RPGs of all time, and honestly I didn't even get that far into it, Valkyria Chronicles. It's a great strategy RPG. The cel-shaded graphics and stuff like that, people go crazy over them. It's a really fun, it's like you're playing a game of chess or Risk or something like that. You pick different classes of guys, and you can just upgrade them and stuff like that, and you have to pick who you want to bring into battles and stuff like that. It's not your traditional turn-based RPG or action RPG, but if you are into RPGs, you should definitely give this a chance. And that's it. That's my PS3 collection. I have about 20 games, I guess, are on there. I haven't counted. And yeah, I love the PlayStation 3. A lot of people don't really like it that much, or not. That's an over exaggeration probably. People prefer the Xbox 360 over the PS3. I personally prefer the PS3 over the Xbox 360. And there's just a ton of good stuff out there. So thanks for watching, guys. And I hope this was in HD because I have a new, I got a new MacBook Pro. So hopefully I can render this in HD. So guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.